This week on Silver Screen, we take a look at the school-wide toy drive, memory collages, and last week's boys basketball game.
Good afternoon, Dutch Fork. Today is Friday, December 4th, and your Silver Screen report starts now. In an effort to give back to the community this holiday season, Student Council is sponsoring a school-wide toy drive now through next Wednesday. This is the first year Student Council is doing a school-wide toy drive and say they hope to receive many toys for families in need.
The purpose behind the toy drive is to, basically get the whole school involved in one goal for the holidays to give back to the community.
You can have a big impact for these kids who, aren't going to have a Christmas. But to be able to, for me or anybody else, to help them and give them a toy, that's a big thing, and I would hope people realize that and people participate in the toy drive.
Toy drive is important because it's a way for us to give back to the community during the holidays, especially with lots of families who are in need and lots of children that are less fortunate than we were.
Donations will be given to the Salvation Army. Toys that are needed include Legos, teddy bears, dolls, and books. Toys should be brought to school unwrapped and can be dropped off during all 4 lunches in the cafeteria.
For this week's Kids in the Hall, we asked students about their favorite childhood toys.
I used to play Twister because me and my family used to play it all the time, and it's like a fun game to play with your family.
My favorite toy as a child was definitely a Barbie.
Hot Wheels. I loved it because you get to get your own sticker and put it on the cars and design it yourself.
I used to play with things like bristle blocks and Lincoln Logs as a kid, I guess, or Connect sets.
The SAT word of the week is lavish, a verb meaning to give someone a lot of something.
Our teacher, Jamie Jason's 2D design class had to narrow down their favorite memories for their latest project. Thomas DeSetto checks it out.
Students in 2D design classes are currently working on their memory collage projects.
We're making memory collages of events in our past using different types of paper. The idea is to make them abstract and resembling real life, but a little imaginary.
We've discussed photo montage, assemblage, and looked at a lot of artists like Hannah Hawk and Romare Bearden.
What's the one memory that we've done? We draw 3 pictures from it, and then we take 1 picture from it and draw a big image, and then we find pictures off the magazines and clip it and put it on the big paper.
I wanted them to connect a memory in their life to create a storytelling aspect.
The process of making these collages is long and time-consuming, making it a very intricate process.
We usually use different pieces of paper and fabric, and we put it on the piece of paper and draw it as well.
Requirements for the project is that they use small detail, they incorporate a lot of variety of patterns and colors, and of course have precision, and it helps them practice their craftsmanship and fine-tuning their cutting and composing skills.
I'm using wallpaper and different types of cotton to make the different parts of my collage. On my collage is sheep and grass, and the idea of using different textures brings out the different parts of my project.
The students are getting an opportunity to showcase their favorite memories to the rest of their classmates.
My friend Chris, he stepped on an axe can and it blew up. It was the most funniest moment of my life.
I used the memory of me winning a track race because it's one of the most special moments of my life.
One student, she has a crowd of people looking at her championship, and she cut out all these people with a hole puncher to kind of show the abundance of people in the audience.
I chose a memory I have of the Scottish countryside. I was 11 years old, and it was my first time out of the country, and it was a really memorable experience for me to see a place so different from America.
Overall, the 2D design class enjoys getting to work on their projects with each other.
I think that this class is very educational and very fun to do. And some kids think it's not fun, but it's very actually fun. Like you get to like do like lots of different drawings and stuff like that. We do like a lot of projects, and like it's really fun to connect with the classmates and stuff.
A lot of people don't want to talk about memories or they have bad memories, so it helps me get to know them very much.
I like going to art class at the end of the day because it's really refreshing and different from all the other classes I take, and it gives me a chance to unwind and relax.
This has been Trey Martin with your Silver Screen Report.
Hey Sarah Emily, do you know Patrick Kircher?
I think so. Let's take a look at what makes Patrick such an important aspect of Dutch Fork and the community.
Dutch Fork has a wide variety of interesting characters, one of whom being senior, Patrick Kircher, who has his own clothing brand, Carolina Patriot.
It's kind of an opportunity that we just saw. Like my friend's dad owns a business where he makes like team uniforms and team jerseys and stuff, so they already had a printer, and then we kind of like came up with the design, and we thought it was cool, so we just put on shirts, and people liked it, so we just decided to name it and started selling them.
He's actually got some pretty quality clothes. I mean, I've been looking at buying a few pairs of shirts from him, so I like his stuff.
Well, we started just selling my friend's garage, and we still print the shirts in his garage, but now like we have a website, and we're gonna get into stores soon. I think we have 2 stores lined up in Charleston, and 1 in the Columbia area.
Patrick's friends admired his drive and his diverse interests.
I know he also does magic tricks. He's a pretty impressive magician for his age. So he's a kind of a jack of all trades. He can, do a lot of different things, and which is going to serve him well in the future, I think.
Patrick has so many things going on for him. It just blows my mind how much he can do.
He's honestly a really great person. He likes to make people laugh. He's been a good friend of mine for many years now, and he's a great magician.
I think it's great to see someone who is driven and motivated to make things happen for themselves and not necessarily wait for someone to do things for them, but to really accomplish, their own goals.
Patrick has many plans for his future, most specifically in the clothing industry.
Patrick's a good student. He listens well. He's always respectful. He gets along with other students, and I know he's driven to follow his dreams, which is a good thing.
We decided to base it around America and Carolina Patriot. That's why it's named that. It was just like start from the ground up, and it's just 2 high schoolers trying to figure out what we want to do with our lives, and we like having the business, and it's going to be fun to profit off of it.
I mean, you guys should check it out, Carolina Patriot. It's a good brand.
This has been Adam Amick with your Silver Screen Report.
Are you planning on going to the dance concert tonight?
Yeah, I'm excited to see what the dance program has been working on.
Well, this week they have been preparing for the show. Here's the preview.
All right, here we go.
The dancers in the dance program have been hard at work this week as they prepare for the annual fall dance concert.
We start preparing in August when class starts. We start really working on technique, movement invention, choreography ideas, choreography projects, and so we go through different varieties of styles: modern, jazz, hip hop, African, social dance, ballet, and then they start working on choreography projects. So we start working on the technical elements and aspects back in August.
Basically, we have practice every week after school from 4 to 6, and we learn the first 2 days we learn our finale dance, and then the rest of the days we practice, do a dress rehearsal with lights, costumes, everything. Then Thursday before the show we do a run through of the whole entire show, exactly how we would do it that night and Friday night.
Haynes is excited to see her new and returning dancers on stage and see how they have improved.
I get excited at every single show because I get excited for my students. It's not really about me anymore. I stopped performing a long time ago. So with me not being a professional dancer, I'm more wanting them to experience that stage and see what that stage brings out in them.
I think it's gotten better each year. It gets better. We have new different types of styles that we put into the concert, and new people come, and then you just see all kinds of different creative things come together.
I feel like the dances, technique has improved. I feel like people are becoming more open to dancing in front of people.
The audience can expect a lot out of this concert.
You can expect good technique, a lot of great dances that have stories behind them, and just a fun show.
Expect just a lot of creative dancing that's happening and a lot of different variety of dancing.
I think it's the same as going into an art gallery. You expect to see art from artists, and artists from the beginning level to the more advanced level. You should expect to see all of that. You should expect to see a wide variety of styles and dance styles, a wide variety of emotions, because dance, art imitates life and life imitates art. You should expect to come ready to have your emotions and your feelings go up and down as you become happy and become sad and sympathize, but you should also be able to see a wide variety of levels in terms of creativity and artistry.
This has been Maddie Mason with your Silver Screen Report.
The boys varsity basketball team had its first game and win of the season Tuesday night. Lindsay Long checks it out.
The boys basketball team had a victory over White Knoll on Tuesday night, winning 53-48. They hope to continue their winning streak and gain a state title.
Our goals are to get the state and win.
Win region, definitely, and the main goal that we talk about every practice and every time we see each other is winning a state championship. That's our ultimate goal, and we're not going to try to shy anywhere away from it. We're going head first into it.
We want to win a state championship, and we want to win a region championship. I think that we have the tools to do so. We got a great group of guys coming back. We have 10 returners from last year's team, and we're all juniors. We got one senior, so it's going to be an exciting year.
The boys have gone through a lot of blood, sweat, and tears while preparing for this season.
Well, every week we practice 6 times a week, and we just go hard and just buy into what coach tells us what to do.
Working hard all summer, early mornings, late evenings, we're in the gym putting in work.
We've been going through a lot of conditioning, a lot of preseason workouts.
Practice year-round, and we haven't shortcut each other. We've pushed each other to the furthest of their ability, and we just prepared countless hours.
We've been going since last March. And we went all throughout the summer. We played 22 games this summer, and then beginning of school we started conditioning for 2 months, and then we got to practice a little bit, and now we're in full swing.
Players benefit from Coach Brown's coaching techniques and appreciate the system he's using to make them better as a team.
I think he's a good coach because he brings different aspects in the game, like types of plays that we do. It helps us be successful.
He's a very good coach. He brings energy and he brings fire to the team that makes them want to play good. So, we all buy into what he says. So, everything's going to plan out. We're going to be fine.
He is a really good coach, but you have to buy into his system to do well. If you try and do your own thing, you won't be successful. He knows what's best for you as an individual and knows what's best for the team. And you have to buy into a system to be successful.
This has been Lindsay Long with your Silver Screen Report.
And now for some announcements. The Dutch Fork Community Book Club is back. The club will meet next Thursday in the Media Center after school to discuss The Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey. Everyone is welcome to attend. Mindfulness training will take place next Monday during all 4 lunches and will continue after the break on January 4th, 12th, and the 26th. See Teresa Farrell in the school counseling office for more information. Here's Sarah Emily Risch with more.
Thanks, Maddie. Yearbooks are currently on sale. Go to jostensyearbooks.com to place your order. Books are $80 and should be ordered by December 15th. Seniors, submit your photos for the senior celebration to facebook.com/dfhsgrad. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week for our last show of 2015.
Today is Friday, and they say, what? Okay, I gotta redo that.
Probably because I'm Ooh. Okay, sorry. It was like, I thought it was D instead of there, and anyway. That's kind of gross. Sorry. That was weird.
Zoom in like a little bit. Zoom in on the, no, not me, on the.